have so many people around already, 61 people in the room. So welcome everybody, so many countries. Welcome to you, whatever you are. To you, Lee.
All right, so good evening, everybody. What I would like everybody to do, you have the option in Facebook to go ahead and share it on your own timeline. So if you can do that, that would be fantastic, because we're very proud of Mize Network. So let's let all of Facebook know we are here. So, and also if you're in a WhatsApp group, let them know we are live now. So please go ahead. So without further ado, shall we get on with this brand new presentation? Armando, ready to go?
Yes, ready to go. Let's do it.
Okay, so, all right, everybody. So if this is your first time, welcome. If you've seen this webinar and been with us the last 5 months, you'll be glad to know there is some new slides. So let's quickly talk about what are cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are new. They're decentralized digital active assets. Currencies that are not controlled by any government or institution. Its main features and what everybody loves is the speed of delivery, its security, and it's anonymous. And it's all thanks and made possible by the new technology called a blockchain. The way to create and enable the use of our cryptocurrencies is through a process called mining. And a little bit later in the slideshow, we'll show you what mining is. So when did it start? Well, in 2008, an unknown person by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto created the foundations of what we now know as Bitcoin. This originated, and its authentic revolution is the new means of payment, thus creating the industry of digital currencies and many other cryptocurrencies. So what is a blockchain and how does it work? Well, it is a distributed ledger which registers information blocks and interlaces them to facilitate the retrieval of information, verification that it has not been changed. The blocks of information are linked by means of hash pointers that connect the current block with the previous block, and so on until the block genesis is reached. Now, if you look at this diagram here, it shows you want to send money to B. Then the transaction is represented in the network known as a block, hence the word block and chain. The blocks is transmitted to all of the parts of the network. Those in the network approve that transaction is actually valid. The block can then be added to the chain, which provides an indelible and transparent record of transactions. And then money moves from A to B. So the main transformation of payment methods that you all know is generally from bank to bank or through a media like bank to PayPal or bank to Visa, MasterCard as such, and then from PayPal, Visa, MasterCard back to a bank. But in the new methods of blockchain technology, it is a peer-to-peer ledger which then goes from your computer through a blockchain to someone else, the recipient's computer. So it's a change of structure, everybody. Most of you will be familiar with the current system of centralization. It was good in its time. We've been using it most of our life. But the problem with it is with centralization, there is always a central point of failure. And we've seen it many times with banks, with post offices, and with big companies holding our data. But now we've got the distributed ledger, which is the new technology right now. And the good thing about distribution is it is spread over a network, geographically all over different systems, and this way stops a central point of failure. It is quite difficult, if not impossible, to centrally fail on a distributed network. So as you know, the Bitcoin history started way back in 2009. And don't you wish you had found Bitcoin back in 2009 when it was around about 3 to 10 cents? Now looking through the history, you can see 2010, 11, and 12 went up to $10. And then the big increase from 2013, $600. And going forward to 2017, where we hit a peak of $19,000. And currently at the end of 2018, we're back down to $6,300. Now, if you look at that time span from only about 8 years, that is quite a significant rise of 3 cents up to $19,000. So it makes me think, where is it going next year, in the next 3 years, and the next 8 years? Don't you want to be a part of this, looking at the history of the growth of Bitcoin? So what's going to happen in the future? Well, as you all know, it's programmed to only have 21 million Bitcoins in circulation, which I believe will run out in 2140. So we've got time. But as the demand is growing and less supply is happening, what is going to happen to the value? Well, of course, it is going to increase. So here's some recent bullish BTC price predictions, some famous names here. If you look at the bottom, John McAfee, he predicts $1 million by the end of 2020. Tim Draper, $250,000 by 2022. And Tom Lee says 25,000 by the end of 2018. But what's important here, guys, is even if they're slightly off, it's going to be nice if any of these predictions come true. I ask you and I ask myself, if they get even close to these predictions, do I have enough Bitcoin? How am I going to get my Bitcoin? And maybe I should join a company as transparent as Mize Network and start obtaining this Bitcoin just in case these predictions come true. So 12 reasons for having cryptocurrencies. I'll quickly go through them. Of course, it's increasing value. We've just seen the chart. Tax-free, no more paperwork, slight additional charges to almost no additional charges. It's gonna be global acceptance. That is already happening. And the best part, without intermediaries, because when you don't have intermediaries, that means your fees are lower or non-existent at all. You get instant access. It's open to everybody. It is the ideal moment. It is the ideal time. As you all know, and we say on every webinar, one of the biggest trends in history right now is the transfer of wealth going from the old money system going into the new digital world. It's 100% secure. I don't think anyone in the world is going to be able to get into the blockchain and change the blocks. So 100% secure, and it has 100% worldwide support because it's a distributed network. So the important one, what is STOs? What is the current trend that is happening right now? STOs is an acronym for security token offerings, all right? Get ready for that word to be used a lot around Mize Network. It is an offer of a security token. It is a form of digital collection of resources without a risk of fraud. Security tokens is backed by tangible and negotiable assets, such as profits or shares of a company, which gives a certificate of ownership to its bearer. In addition, the security token offering must necessarily be approved by regulatory bodies. And if you've come to our webinars many times, we have told you that Mize Network is going and has some of the best regulatory conditions. We're secure. We are pioneering technology. We're advancing faster than anyone else, and we are legal. So this is a diagram, everybody, of what has happened with the token sales since 2014. What I want you to notice is as the time goes on, just look how popular security tokens and sales are happening, and then just think about the next 4 years and how much do you want to be a part of it. So we're going into 2015 now. Just a few out there. Look at the top left of the money and supply. Crossing 2015, Ethereum arrives. Coming towards the end of January, going into January 2016. Now you see the growth start happening. This is because worldwide adoption is happening. People are understanding the value of security tokens because it's backed by something tangible. And then 2017, it seems to be the new trend. This is a graph to show you Look at that, Europe, North America, Asia, Caribbean, Oceania, Middle East, Africa. Now look at it go. Don't you want to be a part of this huge momentous trend of digital wealth? And that brings us to 2018. So what's going to happen, everybody, on 2019, 2020? Do you want to be a part of this new evolution of money? So how can you get cryptocurrencies? Well, there's two ways to get it at the moment currently. The first one is you can go ahead, onto an exchange and buy them. But if you're going to buy Bitcoin right now, as you've seen, it's no longer 3 cents, 10 cents. That ship has sailed, everybody. We missed it. We can't turn back time. So you can buy it at $6,300 right now, or you could join us, Mize Network, be a part of the evolution of technology, the revolution of money, and be a part of it and start earning your Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies and obtaining your security tokens with us. So what is Mize Network? We're an international company. We're innovative with technological products. Cryptocurrency and blockchain is what we're skilled with. Products of training, exclusive and certified. Passive income. You have a possible passive income here. And if you want to network and help us grow, of course, you can get your bonuses. We are fully legal and financial security. We have strategic partners. And this is the exciting part. You will start to see over the next coming months some of our strategic partners, and of course if you stay with us you're going to get awards and international travels. Our offices are based in Seville and Georgia, and our first product that everybody is familiar with right now is POWERNODES, and we're proud to say it's a new mining standard. So the most relevant mining types, as you know, was proof of work. We've just seen it in 2009, started off with proof of work. So up until recently, the most common method of mining was proof of work with mining, required using specialized software machines to solve mathematical problems. But it's very, very expensive and difficult to do. However, there is a new way, and that is the proof of stake. Now, that is what is exceptional about POWERNODES, is we can combine both now, proof of work and proof of stake. So what is proof of stake? It is mining that's made it possible to do away with the use of specialized software and machines to verify these mathematical problems, and instead the reward of coins is based on the number of accumulated coins held by the miner. If you want participation shares in proof of stake, buy your POWERNODES and you will have the luxury of having proof of work mining and stake with proof of staking. So POWERNODES, our product, is a mining club. We're not a mining company, we're a blockchain technology company, but our first product, POWERNODES, that gives us the opportunity for anyone to efficiently and comfortably get into the crypto mining sector that otherwise was inaccessible. So POWERNODES, it's focused on offering the best form of investment and performance of cryptocurrencies by using the most advanced technology and systems. Let's have a look at a little video about POWERNODES. If you haven't seen it, this is an amazing video.
Hola, estimados amigos de Mize Network. Me encuentro aquí en China, una de las granjas de minería más grandes de toda China, con nuestros compañeros. Para mí esto es un sueño hecho realidad después de tantos años relacionado con el mundo del Bitcoin. Hoy nos encontramos aquí en esta inmensa granja de minería china, con la cual vamos a establecer un acuerdo de colaboración, gracias a nuestros compañeros también y a las muchas personas que han intervenido para poder llevar a cabo este acuerdo. Simplemente yo quiero dejar un testimonio gráfico de lo que ya comenté en la última reunión del día 1 de mayo, donde vamos a trabajar duramente para conseguir los mejores productos y los mejores acuerdos para toda nuestra estructura de trabajo. Entonces, simplemente dejaros el testimonio de que estamos aquí, estamos en las minas, son reales, tenemos un acuerdo con ellos y vamos a poder hacer grandes cosas juntos. Entonces, desde aquí os mando un gran saludo y también con nuestros compañeros. Gracias por todo. Okay, come with me. Come with me. These are our mining machines. This is for you.
POWERNODES, a new mining standard.
All right, so that was Carlos Garridos, one of the main masterminds behind POWERNODES, that was just basically saying it's real. He's in China. That is the mine that we are affiliated with, and the machines are real, and he was there to prove it. And I just need to figure out. There we go.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, that video is in English and it is in different languages. Just go to the YouTube channel and go to Mize Network, and you will find videos in your own language. So our business model, everybody, the POWERNODES is based on an ERC20 token. As you know, each token represents a portion of the product generated by the mining centers in the POWERNODES Mining Club. The maximum amount of tokens issued will be 170 million. To be part of the mining and the proof of stake, you have to participate by buying POWERNODES, which will give you your tokens to allow you to start earning your Bitcoin every single day. Now, why should you have POWERNODES? What's the advantages of mining with POWERNODES? Well, firstly, it's low entry cost. 100 euros of Bitcoin, about $116, is going to give you approximately 109 tokens that allows you to start earning Bitcoin every single day, which will get you daily payments. It is a transparent token. This will give you maximization of your long-term yields. And one of the beautiful things is you can compound with your tokens. You have two choices. You can collect your daily earnings every day and withdraw any amount daily, or you have the option to compound them. Think of this, everybody, as the new retention and savings plan. How does it work? Buy your POWERNODES, acquire your tokens. You can buy as many POWERNODES as you want before the 170 million tokens are sold. And the POWERNODES, Mize Network has a full team. It is powered up, as you just saw, by the mines, and mining will commence after 30 days. On the 31st day, everybody, you will start earning Bitcoin forever. They don't expire. There is no auto ship. You're not going to be asked any hidden fees, and you will start to enjoy distribution of daily benefits. And don't forget the chart we showed you earlier. 2009, it was 3 to 10 cents, went up to 19,000, back down to 6.3. Where is it going to be? What is the price going to be in next year, in 2 years, in 5 years' time? You saw the predictions by John McAfee, 1 million. You saw it by some of the others claiming it could be up to 250,000. I always ask you, do you have enough POWERNODES to be earning your Bitcoin for the future? So my part is done. I am going to hand over to my good friend Armando, who's going to take over the next section.
All right, so for those of you who come late, welcome, and let's do and share the compensation plan. Before I share with you the compensation plan, let me tell you there is 2 ways to be in Mize Network. So the first step is to make a registration sponsored by somebody else, and then you have 2 options. The first option is to buy your product, to buy your POWERNODES. In this case, you buy your POWERNODES, so you acquire tokens, and these tokens represent shares of the club, right? And then after 30 days, because we have to set it all, as Lee very well explained it, so after 31 days, on the 31st day, you start to get daily for a lifetime with no more costs and no more fees. With this, you can decide just to have that. So just your daily earns, all right? But if you decide to spread out the word and build a team, there you, besides your own POWERNODES and your own tokens, you have the chance to win from a compensation plan. So let's see how it works, what you can get, what bonuses you can get with the compensation plan. All right, so the first bonus is direct sales. So it means you win, you get 5% of commission of the packages purchased by each user directly sponsored by you. All right, so what this means is someone that you register, someone that you sponsor, that person registered in Mize, and then she buys POWERNODES, and from the value she spends to buy their POWERNODES, could be 1, could be 10, 100, or 1,000, doesn't matter. You always get a commission of 5% of that buy. All right, so that's the first direct sale. Let me just tell you this, Mize Network is an option for those of you who don't have money enough to get in just right on. So you have 7 days trial, and with this 7 days, you can earn from this bonus from direct sale, and you can buy your product after the end of 6 or 7 days, okay? So let's move on to the next bonus, that is the binary bonus. The binary bonus, the Mize Network works in the binary structure. That means that you have a team with 2 sides, the left side and the right side. So let's suppose that you are the guy there on the top in the picture, and then you start to build your team. To start to build your team, you need to referral 2 persons, one in the left and another one in the right. Once you get to do this and those persons buy POWERNODES, you are automatically qualified for this bonus. What is this bonus? This bonus will give you 10% of the smallest team's benefits daily in your Bitcoin wallet directly. So what it means this: you have 2 teams. Let's suppose that one single day, you and your team, on the left side, you have made 11,060 points, and on the right side, 27,780 points. All right. So by the end of the day, that means midnight Spain every single day. The system will math this, and it will pay you for the smallest leg. In this example, will be 11,060 points. So 10% of this will be 1,106 points. The company will pay you 1.1 euro. That means that in this example, you have won 1,106 euros in one single day. So these points that the company paid you, that is these 11 points, they will disappear, and the same amount of points will be discounted to the other side. The remaining ones, that will be 13,720 on the right side, they will remain to the next day. So that's how it works. Binary bonus. This bonus that I'm presenting to you are paid directly and automatically to your wallet, BTC wallet, without request and withdraw. To the next one, Lee, please. Now we have matching bonus. Matching bonus will pay you up to 25% or total benefits in 5 levels according to your qualification. You will get 5% commission from the binary of your indicated direct and indirect. That means that this bonus is it's directly associated to the previous one, to the binary bonus. So every time someone in your team until the 5th level gets the previous bonus, the binary bonus, from that value that it gets daily, you will get a commission. So you will get 5% on the 1st level, 5% on the 2nd, more 5 on the 3rd, 5 on the 4th, and 5 on the 5th level. So, but to get this bonus, you must be ranked on the career plan. So to benefit from the first bonus, you must be bronze. All right. So we're going to talk right after this bonus presentation. I will explain to you which one are the qualifications to get this. So when you get bronze, when you get silver, you will get the 2nd level with plus 5% commission on matching bonus, and thereon until the 5th level. To the next one, Lee, please. All right, now we get to the residual bonus. That means repurchase, that the company will pay you up to 18% of the residual total divided 9 levels that will be distributed whenever in your structure someone makes a repurchase. What it means, make a repurchase. As I told you before, all these bonus are paid directly to your Bitcoin wallet, but there's one earnings that you have that it doesn't go directly to your wallet. That is the daily earns from the power node. So the daily earns, that means the shares that you have daily, they will stay in your back office because it's up to you to decide what to do with it. First option, you can withdraw that money. You have to request it. That one, you have to request it. The second option is one part you can withdraw and another part you can compound. That means you can use that same money, the daily earns, to buy new tokens. That means you can increase the number of shares, all right, for yourself. And so the third option is to tell the system, okay, I don't want to withdraw anything. I want to compound. I want to use 100% of my daily earnings to buy new tokens, all right? So when you do this, everyone in your team will do this. You will get a commission, all right? That is the commission presented here. That's this bonus. So with this bonus on the first, second, and third level, you will have 3% commission of this repurchase. On the fourth, fifth, and sixth, you will have 2%. And on the 7th, 8th, and 9th level, you will have 1% commission. So guys, just an advice from me. It's not a recommendation from the company, it's myself. I'm telling you, if you don't need your daily earns to live, to pay your bills, you can use this money and compound at least for 6 months. Imagine if you buy one single power nodes today, you will get something like 106 or 108 shares. That means tokens, right? So if you compound, if you use that daily earns and then you buy more tokens, you are adding more value to your shares, right? So instead, after 6 months, instead of 100 tokens, you may have 200 or 300 tokens. So that is smart, because from there on, instead of receiving 100 shares, you will get 300. All right, 300 participations in the club. That means that you have 300 tokens, right? So this is just an example, but it's a smart idea. If you want to take my advice, you can do that. All right, so let's move on, Lee, please. All right, what is our vision with PowerNodes? The vision of PowerNodes is to create a club to help everybody to get into this world. So PowerNodes, in fact, is the opportunity for you to participate in this earnings, in this big trend, as Lee very well explained it. So this is growing all over, starts 2009 and so far is spreading all over the world. So this is not the future, this is the present. And you, through PowerNodes, can accumulate wealth. You can generate earnings for yourself and accumulate Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin, as you can see, the predictions are very optimistic, perhaps too much, but anyway, even so, one thing is clear, Bitcoin will go up all the time, all right? So now let's talk about the career plan. So we have two ways in this career plan to benefit you. One of those is the matching bonus that I already presented to you. So it's an additional bonus to the binary and the career awards. So the first rank on the career plan is bronze. For bronze, you will need 25,000 points accumulated in your team. So it's not been points generated just by you. They are generated by your team, including yourself buying, okay? So as long as you generate 25,000 points, you will hit this position as bronze. Once you get to this rank, you got the first matching bonus, the first level with 5% commission. That means from all your directs, every time they get binary bonus, you will get this 5% commission. What is the price for bronze? Fantastic, 10 PowerNodes packs. Well, it doesn't look much, but I can tell it's a lot. Think about each PowerNodes pack costs you today 100 euros, right? So 10 PowerNodes packs, it's equal a value of 1,000 euros. That means about 1,060 tokens, right? So it's 1,060 shares that will pay you daily for a lifetime. So the value of this prize, it's not in fact 1,000 euros. it will be many, many thousands of euros through your lifetime. So this is absolutely fantastic. And this prize will reward you for the effort that you have been done. And so you can benefit from this for a lifetime, getting daily earns with these 10 packs of power nodes. To the next one, Lee, please. Now we get to the rank of silver. Well, for silver, you will need 50,000 points, once more. And let me explain to you this. Our career plan is not like the other companies that once you reach a rank and then you go to the next one, once you reach it, it will erase your points. Well, the career plan in Mize Network always accumulate the points already generated. That means that for getting silver, to get to this rank, you already have bronze with 25. So you will need more 25 to have the 50. So you don't lose those first 25,000 points. So what it means, from bronze to silver, you need another 25. So accumulated, it will be 50,000. What is the price for this rank? First of all, you will have 5% commission of matching bonus from the second level. So the directs of your directs, every time they get binary bonus, you will get a commission of 5% for you. So what is the price for this? Another one is the incentive trip. It's the one that everybody talks about around the world. So once you get here, what's going to happen? The company is going to pay you 7 days full expenses paid from your hometown to a destination, a paradise destination, and get back home without any cost for you. And with this, for these 7 days, you can spend 7 days with the team, with all expenses paid. Everything is included, and you will have trainings. You will meet the owners. You will see the papers. You will see the vision of Mize Network. You will be in contact with other worldwide leaders. So this is really the trip that everybody talks about. The next one will be right now, in less than 1 month. All of us will be together. The rank ones will be in Las Vegas for 7 days with full expenses paid. And this one includes 3 days in entrance of the biggest networking event in the world in Las Vegas. That means the GoPro from Eric War. All right, so this is the prize that you get once you get to 50,000 points with this rank silver. To the next one, Lee, please. Gold, fantastic prize. For gold, you will need 150,000 points, and the prize is fantastic. It's a MacBook Pro, an iPhone, and an Apple Watch. And besides this, more 5% of matching bonds on the third level. So high-tech devices for you to enjoy and to work, to improve your conditions to work with Mize Network. The next is Platinum. All right, for Platinum, you will need 375,000 points. With this, you can get the fourth level of matching bonus with plus 5% commission, and the prize is a luxury trip for two. Now, let me explain very shortly how it works. There is a budget, so this is not a prize that the company tells you, you must go in a trip, you must go there on these dates, between this and this. No way. It's up to you to decide where to go and when to go. How it works, there is a budget. As long as you keep inside that budget, you can go yourself, you can take your husband or wife, you can take your children, you can go anywhere. You can decide the hotel, you can decide the countries that you want to visit. And so this is a fantastic prize. Enjoy. This is to reward you and also compensate your family for the time that you dedicate to Mize and not to them. So this is a reward, just not for you, but for you and your close ones. All right? Platinum, fantastic trip. To the next one, Lee. Now we get in serious. Now it's Ruby rank. For Ruby, you will need 750,000 points accumulated. Let me remind you this. So it's not generating 750,000 points. You already have from the previous ranks all accumulated to get here. to 750,000 points. With this rank, you will have 5% commission more on the 5th level, and the price is absolutely fantastic. So now you enjoy the trips, you have your power nodes paying you daily with the bronze prize, and what do you need more? A car to move around and spread out the word of Mize, to meet your friends, to meet your team. So the prize is a fantastic city car, so it's a small car for you to move around, and you're gonna deserve this. Of course, if you get to this rank, Ruby, stay tuned, because a car is fantastic. 0 kilometers, brand new, deliver in your country. All right, to the next one, Lee, please. Now we get to diamond. For diamond, you will need 1,500,000 points. With this rank, you will have plus 5% on the 5th level of matching bonus, and the prize is absolutely fantastic. It's a trip around the world for 2 or not. Let's see how it works. Once more, the company doesn't tell you where you should go and for how long you should go. So once more, you have a budget, a very, very good one, and you can enjoy, you can decide where to go, the countries you want to visit for as long as you want to, as you are able to fit in this big budget. And you can take yourself, your husband or wife, or even your children. So once more, is to reward you for the effort that you dedicate to Mize, and to reward also your family for being with you all the way. All right, so it's a fantastic trip around the world with no time limit. As long as you are inside the budget, you can travel for 1 month, 2 months, doesn't matter. All right, so it's up to you to decide where you want to go and how long you want to stay. To the next one, Lee, please. Wow, now we get more serious, even more serious. So now we get to black diamond. For black diamond, you will need 5 million points. And with this rank, you will have more 5% commission of matching bonus on the 5th level. What is the price? Absolutely fantastic. It's a Tesla Model X. And why did Mize choose this price for you? Because we are, in fact, at the end, we are a high-tech company. And so we choose this car to reward you with the most advanced high-tech car in the world. That is the Tesla Model X. And I can tell you, it's a fantastic feeling. I've been driving this car, and it's absolutely amazing. So I want all of you to enjoy this fantastic prize, Tesla X. Keep your mind on it. To the next one, Lee. Now we get to the last but not least prize of Mize Network. So it's white diamond. For white diamond, you will need 10 million points. And with this rank, you will have more 5% commission or matching bonus on the 5th level. And so what is the prize? It's a fantastic house, a boat, or a car. So all you need is a piece of land, and the company will pay you for the house. Of course, there is a budget. You have to fit into a budget, but it's a very good one. And you can decide to have a very high-tech house, full functional for you, or a boat, a high-tech boat, also a very good one, or a very high-standard sportive car. But you can have them both or three of these things. If you have a small house and a cheaper car and a smaller boat, you can have the three of them. So you got the idea. You have a budget. So as long as you keep inside this budget, you can have them all. So it's a fantastic focus on this. This is our career plan. And as you can see, there is no obligations here, right? So we don't say you have to take this. We just say you deserve this, you want this. So there is a budget, what you want to do, which one you want to have. That's how it works, this career plan, all right? So it's absolutely fantastic, and keep tuning, because this is up to you. And Lee, right after this, will explain you how could you get that, right, brother?
Absolutely. Right. That comes to the end of the presentation. Thank you, Armando. So I'm just going to quickly say a few words before we wrap up with our CEO. Well, it's really nice, everybody, because we're going to have our first diamond coming very, very shortly. Might even get it before Las Vegas. If not Las Vegas, he'll get it in January. So it just shows you that we started in May and we'll have our first diamond. And for sure, next year, we'll have the first Tesla, probably going to the USA. And how did he do it? Well, all he did was he just shared this opportunity with others. He started to build a team, and those teams, you know, you find a duplication system. Everybody's loving earning Bitcoin every single day. It is the trend of the future. You are, you know, blessed to be a part of it. And when you share it with others, everybody else wins, and your team will multiply very, very quickly. And before you know it, you're catching up on the diamond rank. So for those of you looking at those points thinking, I can't do it, you absolutely can do it. You will do it. And we look forward to people getting their Teslas. So Armando, our great CEO, is here. Let's
bring him. Olá, Adrián.
Hola, hola, boa noite. Good night.
Olá.
Como estão todos?
Muito bem, muito bem. Obrigado por estares aí. É sempre um gosto enorme ter-te aqui nos webinars. E então, o que é que nos tens para nos dizer?
Parabéns por esta iniciativa de transmitir as fantásticas conferências que vocês fazem. Estive aqui a olhar para o Facebook Live. Já tem mais de 20 partilhas, portanto, isto vai haver muitíssima gente a vossa apresentação. Isso é fantástico.
Okay, first of all, he wants to congratulate you for being here, and he says that he has been watching this on Facebook Live, on the official page, and he already has 20 sharings. That means that it's going to be thousands of visualizations of this. So he wants to congratulate me and Lee for doing this and broadcasting this, because now we have much wider range with this.
Ontem comunicado pessoal para todas as pessoas, não só de Mize Network, sino também que queiram conhecer nossa empresa, e justamente muito contentes porque estamos a poucos passos de lançar a nova Mize Network, Maximize Network. ¿Ok? Y por tanto ahí ve muchas novedades como o nosso grande y varios productos más.
Okay, he's very happy and is anxious because we're getting to a point. We've been crossing a very hard road, but now we're getting to the end, and we are very close to launch the biggest thing for us. And it's going to be huge. So it's our new platform is right there by the door. So expect great things. And now Mize will start. So it's a brand new beginning, but a very, very powerful one.
Estamos todos ansiosos para ver esa grande plataforma, os grandes novos productos, mas não queremos cometer erros, não queremos depois qualquer falha ou qualquer problema. Por isso está toda a equipa de programação muito atenta a fazer os testes para fazer o grande lançamento nos próximos dias.
Yeah, he's just saying that everybody's anxious to see this, including them, because this is all they've been working for. But in fact, in the past, there was mistakes made on the platform, and some things didn't went so well. So that's why it's harder to put it out, because we are building this from scratch. Never nobody else ever create something like this, and so they want to really make sure that when they launch it, it will be 100% full operational. So there will be no mistakes and no functions not working, and all of that. And to have that security, they need time. But right now, all the tests that they have done are very, very good. So they are very positive. So we get into a point right now that it's almost there. It's right there by the door.
Chegamos até aqui com muita força, com muito entusiasmo, com muito sacrifício e, portanto, para já desvendar a nova etapa que começaremos com esta grande Mize Network que vem aí.
We reached this point with a lot of work, with a lot of commitment, with many hours spending on this, with many people working on this. But now the moment is coming, and it's going to be great, because once you see this, you will see why it took it so long, and why they are so worried and they are so committed to do it well done.
E mais nada, amanhã, depois de amanhã, nos próximos 2 ou 3 dias, faremos conferências em equipa com toda a liderança, já as informações técnicas, para já transmitir a todo mundo aquilo que temos de grandioso nas nossas mãos.
So it said that in 2-3 days, we'll start the explanation of the technical details of this platform. So it will start, you will get to see how it's going to work and what is the features in there. And so that preparation, let's call it preparing the coming of the platform. So in 2-3 days, we'll do it, some webinars to train leaders, and leaders will spread out the word for you.
Mais nada, thank you very much, Armando, Lee.
Okay, it says for now this is it. Yes, it's coming, and so thank you very, very much for being there, for being listening and watching this webinar. And don't forget that on Wednesday we'll be back. And on Thursday we have our workshop of crypto, and so we'll keep you busy as long as you want to watch us. We'll have always around. We are always around to review, to give you information. And so for me myself, this is a pleasure to do it. So on Wednesday we'll be back. Right, Lee?
That's right. So I just want to say thank you, of course, to our CEO, Adrian. Thank you. To our amazing co-host, Armando. To our fantastic 70 participants. And, of course, everybody watching on Facebook. Thank you. And the last thank you I'm going to say is I want to say thank you to everybody that's in the WhatsApp groups, the Telegram groups, that's doing all the education, that's sharing everything that we put out, that's helping new people come along and giving and passing on information. And as you just heard Armando say, get ready, everybody. We're very, very close, and come back on Wednesdays, because we're going to start to do the technicals, and we're starting to get the information out. We're that close. So keep coming back, everybody, because there's always something exciting to share. And from me, I want to say good night, and I will see you Wednesday. Armando?
Yes, thank you, Lee, for your fantastic host. Thank you for doing this with me. And we had the pleasure to have our CEO, and so this is amazing. So on Wednesday, we'll be here again. So thank you out there, wherever you are. Good day, good night, good afternoon. It was a pleasure to see us back on Wednesday for the webinar, and on Thursday to the workshop about crypto and blockchain. All right, so stay tuned. It was a pleasure for me to be here, and there is no time for questions today, so save it to Wednesday. We'll keep it. Otherwise, you can go to the groups of leadership. You can do your questions, and obviously if they don't know the answer, the questions will come to us and we'll answering to you, obviously. So thank you for being there. We already have too much time, so we have to stop this. Sorry, but do your questions in the groups. We'll answer it. All right, so thank you, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. And for those of you on Facebook,
Yeah. Good night,
Thank
Facebook.
you.